and it's the Great War. They're taking us into the Great War. All the signs are there.
Every one of them.
And this is a repeat of history, just as it was before. The wise guys on Wall Street create a balloon. They entice consumers to go into debt, and then the market crashes in 1929. We go into a severe depression. There are riots on the streets. There weren't happy days here again. It's all glossed over by re-engineered history. This country was on the brink of being ripped apart during the 1930s. Any two-bit historian knows that fact. And the same thing's ready to happen now. But before that happens, they're going to take us to war, and they're already doing it. We saw what happened with this whole blow-up about Biden going to Israel and them announcing as he was there they were going to build 1,600 more settlements on Palestinian land.
East Jerusalem, yeah.
And by the way, this is not disputed land. It's against the UN Security Council resolution.
Well, that means
it's
nothing.
It's not disputed. It's illegal.
Correct.
So anyway, what happened was this is getting a lot of press, a lot of flack, and all of a sudden it's out of the news.
Misdirection.
And where was the refocus? Iran. We have to stop Iran. Hey, what happened? How did Iran get into this picture? Oh, they may build a nuclear bomb. They're a rogue state. And then Obama comes out with this new nuclear policy.
Oh, yeah.
And the nuclear policy says, basically, we won't attack anybody else, but we do have North Korea and Iran in our sights.
I know.
They're going to take us to war.
Yeah.
They're going to rev it up and gin it up just like Bush.
A couple other things. For members only, we will have some of our top-level members will be revealing their stock recommendations next month. Now, I had one friend, for example, that just made a fortune on the CBS stock. It was trading about $3 a year from now, and when Tiger Woods announced his return to the Masters, which all the insiders knew, stock was trading at the $14 and change. That's a 300% return on your investment in a year. So there are a lot of those type of selections that some of our top-level members will be revealing to other members on the website starting in April.
So I think it's amazing what you're doing.
You know, one of the things we did when we first decided to launch this was kind of leak some information out to show that the information that we have from Bilderberg and some of these other organizations, we do have the inside track. So, for example, 8 months before Bear Stearns collapse, we called Bear Stearns is going to be gone. Lehman is going to be gone. So we shorted the stock. We told people, to short the stock because that's where it's going. This is at the same time that Jim Cramer on CNBC and every other analyst was telling you how wonderful Bear Stearns was doing, how their financials are great. The CEOs and the CFOs were going on all the financial news networks talking about how wonderful their business was and so forth. We nailed it 100%. We nailed the recession a year before it came. This year alone, we have over 24 stocks that are up over 200% that we said this is where it's going.